binoculars, and welcome back to another interesting episode of Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca. Guys, in this episode, we are going to be discussing on some very interesting stories. We are going to begin with Lionel Messi, who had an interview with Sport recently, of course, where he spoke about a lot about FC Barcelona, his former club. And one thing that really struck me and of course many supporters is he hinted at some point in that interview about returning to FC Barcelona. But was he trying to say returning as a player or maybe at some point returning in some position in the squad? Or what was he talking about? We are going to be discussing exactly on what he said in that interview. Then secondly, we are going to be discussing about Sergio Aguero. We're going to be discussing on the latest on his condition. Of course, we quite remember he was admitted to the hospital after that cardiac problem, during the game against Alaves. So recent report are now saying that, Aguero is set to stay at the hospital much more longer as expected. So things are getting better. Of course, Aguero is in a stable condition at the moment. And of course, the only thing is we are going to take some time to see Aguero fully fit again to play. So we're going to be discussing on that report as we move ahead. So callers, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barca, Barca, Barca. The summer of 2021 brought with it immense heartbreak for Barcelona supporters. Barca lost the greatest footballer in their history, Lionel Messi, on a free deal. This was due to the club's insurmountable wage bill and tight financial situation. In a recent interview with Sport, Messi had a lot to say about the club, the city, and the president. Some of what he said, of course, hinted at the return to the club itself in the near or distant future. With regards to a possible return to Barcelona, Messi said, "Barcelona return? Yes, I've always said that I would love to be able to help the club. I would love to be a technical secretary at some point. I don't know if it's going to be at Barcelona. I would like to contribute again." Given Barca's current situation, both sportingly and financially, the club is struggling on the pitch. Regardless, Messi still has hope that the club can find its feet with the return of some key players, he added. Barca will be a much better team with the return of Aguero and Dembele, Messi said. Given the fact he had spent so much of his career donning Barcelona's banner and blue, there is bound to be a sense of nostalgia whenever he watches the team. In the interview, he confirmed this. He said, "Today, when I watch Barcelona games, I feel things. I remember things at the Camp Nou with the fans. It's like reliving things, that already happened." The sextuple Ballon d'Or winner has a 2-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain. When questioned on his future once it ends, he said, "I don't know if that will happen, if he's to stay when my contract at PSG expires. The only thing I know for sure is that I will go back to living in Barcelona eventually. My wife and I both want it." Not too long ago, President Joan Laporta said that he wishes Lionel Messi would have stayed at the club and played for free. This was impossible by Spanish law, whether he wanted it or not. The claims were bold and Messi admittedly did not take them too well. He said, "Nobody from the club asked me to play for free. I lowered my salary to 50%. And we wanted to help the club. Laporta's words hurt me. It generated doubt that I did not deserve." He concluded saying that he missed the club and the city, but added that despite the change of scenery, he still is very much happy. He said, "Honestly, I miss everything about Barcelona. I was in the same place for a long time, the same routine, the same locker room. I knew my heart, the training center, etc., my way of life in general. Getting here completely changed everything. We are very happy though." Then moving on to the next story of discussion, Barcelona striker Sergio Aguero looks set to stay in the hospital for a little longer for more tests on his heart after he was taken off against Alaves on Saturday. The Argentine was forced off in the first half and the club subsequently confirmed he had been taken to the hospital for cardiac examination. Reports on Sunday have claimed Aguero has been diagnosed with a cardiac arrhythmia and will now undergo further tests. The striker is said to be trying to keep calm but is understandably a little worried about his condition. At the moment, it's not clear when he will be allowed to leave hospital. Mundo Deportivo have reported Aguero's mother, brother and girlfriend have been to visit him in the hospital and left with a thumbs up as a sign that things are going well. The news means that Barcelona will obviously have to cope without Aguero once again. The striker has already missed the start of the season after sustaining a calf injury in pre-season. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you did enjoy the video. I also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.